Platforms.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. New Year, new me. This your first pod of the year?
This is my first pod of the year. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Glad I can be a part of that.
Glad you could be here, man. Of course, I go by the name of
DJ Room Life.
And this is the Railcast. Look like you're trying to stay warm, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing exactly what you're saying, trying to stay warm. That's exactly what I'm doing, man. No, I'm real good, man. Like I'm super good. Staying warm and ducking on Marion. That's all we can do out here.
Come on. That's your ability, no doubt, man.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Talk about a little bit before we get started. Of course, if you're listening, check this out on YouTube, Spotify, also Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube, man. Subscribe. Go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, man.
All that good stuff.
Drop the good news that you posted today, man, before we get started, man. Tell the people.
Oh, man.
That is super dope, man.
Yeah, man. So a screenplay that I wrote on a TV show pilot, Strictly Business, I think we talked about this on this podcast.
Yeah.
But Strictly Business, I had rewrote the pilot for this past weekend. And then I had submitted it to get some feedback from like these professional script writers and readers and executives. And if your script is good, they'll put it on this thing called the red list, which gives other like executives, managers, and agencies a chance to see your script. And the higher that you are on that list, the easier it is to become discoverable. So yeah, I woke up this morning and I was ranked number 11 for that script out of 71,000 scripts.
Wow.
71,000 scripts. Yep.
Wow.
Ranked number 11, Strictly Business. One of my favorite movies.
The classic movie with Holly.
Classic, man. That's what I'm saying.
Davidson.
Yeah.
L. Jackson. What's homie named? Joseph
C. Phillips. Yeah.
Classic movie, man.
Yeah, man.
Movie, I mean, added that.
Yeah.
So you came number 11 out of how many again?
71,000. 71,000. Yeah.
That is crazy, man.
That's nuts. Because it was the first draft, and normally the first draft is never good. It's not supposed to be, because when I write them, I just write them just to get it out the way, and then I can go back in and do the revisions, because screenwriting is really basically rewriting something over that you've already done. But yeah, man, I was like, damn, because as a script, it had like a percentile on there. And I was like, what is this? And I click on it and it was like, congratulations, you were number 11 for a drama television series on the red list. And I'm like, wow. Oh, shit.
That is dope, man. Congrats to you on that again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man.
And how long did it take you to do that script?
That particular script that I wrote on the 17th, it took me like 4 hours to do.
Wow.
It took me 4 hours to write that script. Yeah. Because I mean, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm just like this genius with it, but I really formatted it like the movie was, and then I looked at some of like our favorite TV shows out, not as like 30 minutes. So we're talking about like the Insecures in Atlanta, and I'm able to see how they structure that. So I looked at the movie and started jotting some stuff down. And what actually helped me write that is I read a review that Siskel and Ebert did. And they were saying how bad the movie was because the premise of it changed in the middle of the movie. So it went from, being about a movie about a guy showing another guy how to be this cool dude to a premise about another guy being on the come up, which was Bobby. And I was like, that's what I'm going to make it about, just about Bobby's character on the come up. And once I stuck with that.
I remember they dogged it.
They dogged that movie. There's no good reviews on Strictly Business nowhere. And I'm like, nah, this movie is good. So
it's not for them. It's for us. They wouldn't understand.
It's for us, exactly. So, I figured if they was able to redo the Boomerang, why can't I redo Strictly Business? And that's the goal.
That redo of Boomerang hurt my heart though. It was trash.
Yeah, see, and that's what I learned from that. I was like, I'm gonna keep the real essence of that movie, and I'm not gonna make it like it's a spinoff and call it Strictly Business. No, how it started when Bobby came into the mailroom and he was like telling the dude was telling him he was late and stuff. Like that's how we gonna start it. It's gonna be the same way, but it's gonna be cooler. It's gonna be hip and it's gonna be different. But we got to keep that essence. A lot of '90s references in it. You know, '90s posters, all that stuff. You know, we got to keep it. We got to keep it authentic. So
super dope, dope, man.
Yeah,
super
man.
dope. Again, congrats to you on that, man.
Appreciate you, boss.
That is dope, man. So we're gonna get right into it, man. A couple of things, man.
What I post now? Yeah, that's how I always kick off. I always post something.
We're gonna get into one. I know you're the '90s R&B guy. You know, so am I. But I'm also a hip hop guy. So I want to get your opinion on this. If you're familiar, I know you R&B. Did you hear what T.I. said a couple of days ago? Yeah,
I saw. He want the smoke, man.
I'll play the audio a little bit. Let's see.
All right.
Bring them, nigga. That who you need. Jay, nobody fucking with me, nigga. Jay and Nas, yeah, you need to bring them. Bring them, nigga. Bring them, nigga. That who you need. Jay, Nas, Wayne, Ye. Nigga, that who you need. Bring them. Pusha T. Yeah, all them. That who you need. Keep trying to goddamn throw my name in the circle in the mix with nobody, man, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with me, nigga. Ain't nobody fucking with me, nigga.
Oi.
Nigga, y'all keep playing, nigga. I'm gonna keep dropping shit. I'm gonna keep showing you, nigga. I ain't even got to put the shit out for real, nigga. I'm gonna just show you, nigga. I record that shit. I own my own studio. I rap when I want to.
Okay.
Go and make music when I feel like it. Put that shit out just for you to hear it, just to know, damn, this nigga still wrong. Yes, ain't nobody fucking with me. Let that be a lesson to you.
He's not done.
And miss me with the other shit, nigga. All that bullshit, that hoe shit, nigga. That lame ass, fuck ass, goof ass shit, nigga. Miss me with.
What's wrong with him?
Nobody.
What's your problem, man?
Well, I think that's a different one. This one was after he said that no one ever pretty much dusted him on the track. So I guess this was a response because social media came out and said, "Man, you're crazy." And he mentioned Kanye. He mentioned Nas, he mentioned Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. He said none of these guys ever dusted him on the track. So I was trying to find
Swagger Like Us. He got dusted on that. Stomp remix. He got dusted on that.
He did.
Come on, man. Like I mean, I feel what he's trying to do, but he doing a little bit too much. And where did this come from? Because ain't nobody been talking about him like that. So he just wake up one morning and I'm like, T.I. is at it again. Just say, man, you want to do a Verzuz and get your shit off. Like, that's all you got to say.
But he wanted
right here. I'm about doing music, bro.
Here we go.
You talking about cutting records, you talking about putting shit out, and you talking about making shit that's better than anything out there, man. Ain't nobody me. Nobody me, bro. You might like somebody else better. It might be somebody else. You know, I like this better than I like T.I. Okay, fine. Because you like them better. That's cool. That's your preference. When it comes to putting shit out, ain't nobody me, man. You play this shit next to my shit, you know, ain't nobody with me, nigga. Jay and Nas, yeah, you need to bring them. Bring them. This
boy done lost his mind. Jay and Nas, like, his new stuff, definitely not messing with Nas' new stuff.
Not at all.
Like, we talking about Magic and King's Disease 1 and 2 alone. Come on, T.I., stop it.
And if we're talking about the tracks, because that's what he mentioned. He mentioned at first the tracks that other artists was featuring on with him.
Okay.
If we're talking about Swagger Like Us,
yeah,
he had a dope verse, but his verse wasn't better than Wayne's or Jay.
Or Jay. Yeah, come on, man.
So if we're
don't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit. Man, stop playing. I don't even remember what T.I. said.
He said some cool stuff. He said he said something about if you're looking for the bird plate, Jeezy something, Kanye for controversy. He was okay, but that's with anybody else's verse. If we want to talk about Sorry with 3 stacks on it, That's probably
Oh, okay. See,
what are we talking about?
And I mean, I'm
Stomp remix.
Yeah, come man. Look, man. Ludacris had a better verse than him.
Oh, Luda killed him.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. We know what's going on out here.
If we talking about what's the other joint? Bone Crusher, Never Scared. Like
Never Scared outside of the club. Yeah, man. T.I., man. I mean, man, T.I. is hard to place, though. You know, like his placement. No, just his place in hip hop, because he caught in this weird space. It's like he's not upper echelon, but he's kind of right under it. But he's right under that a little bit. I mean, it's hard to really place him because he thinks he's up there with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, rightfully so. But if we're talking about just strictly verses, I don't know. I don't think he stands a chance for real against who.
I think
in his mind, who he think he should be going against.
I mean, every artist should think they're the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
He does have a big catalog. Like he can go against somebody and he could beat some. I actually was one of the people that said he could beat 50 Cent in the verses. He can beat him. He actually has
50. Oh no, for sure. 50
20.
Yeah.
He can beat him. He can beat him, man.
Okay, I won't argue with that. I will not argue with that.
If you think about it, like 50, his best work is Get Rich or
Die Trying, and he's gonna have to play every song on that.
Right, like if he want to, he would have to play a lot, majority of stuff on that album, and maybe the first Ginuwine album, and then play cuts, and then guest appearances. Tip on Tip can play stuff from his first 3 albums.
Yeah, and then with his features,
right? Like he has bigger hits than 50.
And I mean, I would have said he would have beat Jeezy too easily.
That would have been a good one too. He would have beat Jeezy.
He would have beat him. He would have beat him.
Good matchup with either Jeezy or Ross. That's who I
was just about to say. Rick Ross, 2 Chainz. Nah, 2 Chainz. He would have killed 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
but I can see the appeal of a 2 Chainz and T.I. versus. I can see that.
That would have been to me.
I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, because I mean, both of them got club hits.
Yeah,
like smash hits in the club.
Can we say that 2 Chainz have 20? He doesn't have 20 hits.
Nah, he don't got 20 hits.
Yeah,
nah, he ain't got 20 hits. Nah,
so that's why he would have.
I ain't saying he don't beat him, but
yeah, he would have to
20 hits.
It fits better if he goes against somebody like a Ross or a Jeezy, because they came out around the same time and they both on that trap music. So it'll be perfect for them to go up against each other.
And unfortunately, they both went against somebody already. So
right,
it's like who's left?
I can't even think of anybody else that he could really go. Luda already did it. Like
honestly, now Luda was somebody that we probably should see again because of the whole reception thing from Nelly not working, and you didn't really get. I feel like a lot of people that did the online thing should get another chance to do it.
Yeah,
how they doing it now? Just so we can get a better experience, because the experience, while it was fun, it wasn't what it is now, and we need that. Well, we need to see that. So
I agree, but I think he has a chance with the verses, depending on the matchup. But as far as him being on the feature, saying he never been dusted before, I don't know if he was smoking something. I don't know if he was maybe had a couple of drinks or whatever the case may be. But he's definitely wrong on that. I don't mind him being confident. You have to be confident in what you do, but he was just wrong on it.
Yeah, man, my bad.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's a fire truck going crazy right now.
Oh, I thought that was a popo. I like it.
No. That's a fire truck going through. But yeah, man, like he might have to pull off for D'Angelo and just do one by himself.
Nah, man. He has to do one to get somebody, because like I would enjoy him at 50 because both of them are funny, both of them are slick talk. they say stuff back and forth to each other, it would have been dope, entertaining.
Yeah, but 50 think it feel like he above him, so 50 not giving him the time of day.
Yeah,
like 50 not going, so it sound good.
He's beating 50 because, like I say, man, Get Rich or Die Trying, mixtapes, collabs, a couple of genius songs. Like, really, after his second album, I don't think you can name me a 50 album.
No, I mean what's the other one? The self-destruction. Before I self-destruct. Yeah, like that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like, you know, I mean, I know I'm an R&B guy, but I know a little something, man. I keep my ear to the streets a little bit.
Speaking of R&B, we're gonna talk about this. This happened maybe last week too. And we talked about it briefly online. Jahiem came out and made a statement that he can go against Usher in the Verzuz. He said, but you know, he said, for the people to make it happen. So, what do you think about Jahiem's statement going against Usher?
Yeah, like Monroe told Bobby in Strictly Business, I don't know what you on or what you coming off of, but it must be some powerful shit because hell no, like what did he wake up on and decide Usher of all people? Then the funny part about it is he gave him a month to respond. You got a month to respond.
Like this man just sitting at home, just not doing anything.
Nothing.
Like, oh, okay.
Man, my nigga Usher is in Vegas on skates right now, doing 360 on skates, doing residencies.
Yeah.
And Jahiem, boy, you ain't put out no music since You Can Have Anything I Got.
Nah, he put out music after that.
That's the last hit he had though. He wasn't putting out no hits.
Nah, that ain't the last hit he put out.
Come on, man. Anything was the last hit that man had. That was on the radio that anybody listened to was anything, and that was with RL. Come on, man.
Oh, he had some hits after that.
Look, man, I'm telling you, we just wrote some articles. We talking about hits, man. And that was barely a hit.
Finding My Way Back. They put it on the radio, and the other one where it was a sample, it was on that same album.
Man, Jahiem ain't getting no play around where we from. He ain't getting no play like that. But it don't even matter. Like, come on, man. Like, Usher got B-sides that's better than his hits.
I agree with that.
This was one of the most pointless things that ever hit the internet, and we gave it attention.
I'm gonna shoot him some bail. He has. I'll say he probably.
Now he on some powerful shit. Like you can just say it.
Like we can't act like he won't have no hits because I don't know who beats him when you play Just in Case. That's an automatic W on that. Like
it's not. Okay, Just in Case is his best song, right?
I would say that's probably his biggest hit. Yeah,
his best song. So what's Usher's best song?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, he ain't beat Nice and Slow. He not beating Confessions. Yeah, come on. So he got to play that. I mean, unless he play that the first round and Usher digging his bag and place, I don't know, You Don't Have to Call or something. And even most people, So he got to play that early. He can't say, I'm
he has to play that. He has to play that late because that's his.
He got to play all his hits early to get a W. To make it seem like.
Nah, he has to play that late because, like, he Just in Case, Put a Woman First. Like Fabulous, he has to play that late. He has to play maybe his first single that he came out first.
That's what I'm saying. You said he got to play him, but he playing him. Don't have to play him against Usher's best songs. So I'm saying if he play him early, when Usher playing his maybe some songs that might make it debatable, he'll get the win.
It's gonna be
Come on, man! Like, don't do that. Like, he gotta play. He gotta come out swinging. Like, he got to come out and then just take the L for the rest of the battle. But if he come out, let's say Usher came out and played 3 B-side songs, and then he came out and played Just in Case, Put a Woman First, whatever, anything, he going to get some W's. So now he up 3-0. Not everybody like Jahiem to smoke Usher. Because he up 3-0 early. Then it's going downhill from there.
Yeah,
so you gotta be strategic, man.
Like it definitely depends on what you match up with.
Yeah,
somebody else he could have a better chance. Like he don't stand a chance, Usher. I don't think he has 15. I think he might have maybe 10. If we're adding collabos, he might have 10.
Now, I mean, you know who he could go against?
This is what I want. That was my.
This gonna be tough, huh?
That was my next question because he obviously can't go against Usher. So who can he go against?
I hate to even say it. Damn, he might even smoke Carl Thomas. He might beat Carl Thomas.
I love.
But we thinking about Carl Thomas. We thinking about the Carl Thomases, the Joes, the Darnell Joneses, them type of people.
He'll beat him. He'll beat Darnell Jones. His and Darnell Jones. Now I think Darnell, like where I want to be, is.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you really
like that album's better than like that's a classic.
That's probably one of the greatest R&B albums ever. If you Darnell Jones, where I want to be.
I agree, and
yeah, like
he doesn't have an album like that.
Yeah, you know, so obviously Darnell Jones will have to go all the way in that bag, and then try to go scrape. I mean, he wrote some songs, so he might have to pull out "Get It Together" by 702.
You have to play that.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't know, but a lot of these artists, you know, we talking about the Carls and the Darnell Jones is like after that first album, they didn't really do shit.
He was done. He was done. He was done at that. Actually, isn't that his second album?
Yeah, that's the second album. It is, but we call it his first album because niggas can't even find that first album.
Right. So after that second album, man, he's done.
Yeah, like it's over. So
I say like Ja, even though he doesn't have a chance in hell with us, he has a chance with a Darnell Jones, with a Joe, with a Tyree.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I mean, and when you put him in the power rankings, Jahiem is not above them. Like nobody is gonna ever say Jahiem is better than Joe, Carl Thomas, or Darnell Jones because that's his. Those are his peers in the game.
Yeah.
Those are his peers. And I don't know nobody that's going to say that. I don't know. Like, we could debate the music, but you got to realize most people don't listen to, if you didn't have, like, this gigantic smash, I mean, Just In Case was up there, but
that's a smash.
But Just In Case wasn't better than Where I Want to Be. Arguably, it wasn't better than, was Emotional. I'm talking about the singles. I ain't talking about. It depends on who you talking to. Or Joe's. You could pick any of Joe's songs that was singles. Good Girls. What's the other one?
Now that's debatable. Now we can say they probably don't sound as good as those records that you named, but Just In Case was a bigger record than those.
No.
Those
all
that you
I mean, when we done, I want to look up them numbers and see. I believe you because I mean, Just In Case, I remember hearing that on the radio
a lot
more than Emotional and
definitely
Where I Want to Be. But now that I think about it, I think I used to see it on the box a lot too. Just in case I don't make it home tonight
on MTV.
That Just In Case, like that Just In Case is up there. But again, the streets ain't gonna give Jahiem that love like that. Niggas is not finna put that up there with no Where I Want to Be. If anything,
you know why they won't? Because he did a lot of goofy stuff. Like afterwards,
see,
so I think they hold on to that goofy stuff that he did. How he look online, the little pictures, he look crazy and stuff.
Yeah,
like what he doing now? What he's saying about Usher? So people hold on to that. But if we're talking about hits, he got a lot of people beat when it comes to these hits.
Yeah, no. Oh man, I don't know, man. You try to get me jammed up, man. Like they gonna be like, damn, I can't believe you said that. But look, I'm not overly biased in my opinions. I'm gonna give credit when it's due. Yeah. You're right. That Just In Case was like back then. It was hitting. It was hitting. But I'm still, man. You know what? I'm gonna have to listen to that, man. Like I'm gonna have to listen to that because now that I think about it, it had a stranglehold on the radio and on the box for sure. I know this for a fact.
I'm trying to find out.
I was inside when that came out.
Yeah, I'm trying to find numbers on that, like what it did, like number one. I'm not a number guy, but just to see, where it was on the Billboard, because that was a huge record by him. But I agree with you when it comes to the Darnell Jones or the Joes or the Carl Thomas, people are referring to that more because those records were bigger records than his biggest radio record.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's just like when I be like, Ginuwine versus Usher. Like I say, it's a good.
That's what we get into next. I'm glad we get into that right now. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Go ahead. That was the next. We can segue right into that. Let's get it.
Look, for one, I never said that he would win. I just feel like he can compete with him because Ginuwine has 3 albums that went platinum, and his first album went double platinum. His first 2 albums went double platinum. His next 2 albums, the one after that, the senior went gold, I want to say. Regardless, but Ginuwine got hits, he got B-sides, and he got 20. I'm telling you this now. And Usher I don't care what nobody say, Usher does not have a song bigger than Pony. Pony is...
Let me stop you right there. Sorry to interrupt you, but now I pulled up, this is on Billboard, Jahiem.
Okay.
Anything, which featured next.
Okay.
It was number 1 for 3 weeks. It was on the charts for 58.
Dang. Okay.
Never. That happened later. It was number 1 for 1 week. Finding my way back. These older singles. Okay, I'm trying to find, just in case, peak number 6. No, hold on. It was Fabulous was number 1 for 2 weeks. Just in case was, I just had it too. It says, that wasn't number 1, but it was number 4 for 30.
It was number 1 you can't probably see that year.
Yeah, number 1 was Fabulous. Never was number 1 in anything.
Damn.
He has 4 number 1 hits. He has a total of 14 top 10 hits, 21 hits altogether. So that's cool. Yeah.
Okay. I ain't arguing with that.
But go ahead with Ginuwine.
With Ginuwine, I just pulled up the stats. His first album went double platinum. His second album,
What's the name of the first album? Was it
The Bachelor? The Bachelor went double platinum. 100% Ginuwine went double platinum. Mm-hmm. His third album, The Life, went platinum. And then his fourth album, The Senior, went gold. Okay. So people be disrespecting Wine, but Wine got hits, and I ain't tolerating it.
But let's be honest. After that third album, he was done.
Yeah, I ain't arguing that. Wait, hold on. No, which one was that? The Senior?
The Senior was his 4th one. That's when he kind of declined. And it has
but he had Stingy, Hell Yeah, In Them Jeans, and Love You More.
Oh, that was on.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, he was all right on that one. After that,
because after that was like Back to the Basics or something. So
so he had 4 solid albums. Maybe 2 of them probably classics. I think the first 2 was classics. So he does have. If we're gonna go by those 4 albums, he had, and possibly collabos, he might have 20.
Yeah.
But you're saying that
ain't no he might. He got 20. Ain't no might in that.
So you're saying so you're saying that he could beat Usher?
No, I never said that. I said he would give Usher a run for his money. That's what I'm saying.
Give me a number. Out of 20, what'll be the score? Yeah.
Oh no, man. He gon'
come on. Because look, his biggest record that he got. Does he have a guaranteed W? Like, is Pony a guaranteed W?
Yeah, she'll be. So Anxious.
Ooh, nice.
So Anxious. It should be Come on, man. But again, all of this is based on
placement.
I know we're speaking hypotheticals, but it's based on the song selection.
Right.
Like who play what, when, and where. Like we might be like, well, when he play this, he should play that, but they don't be up there thinking like that. They be trying to get their shit off. So I mean, it just depends on what's the song selection. But I'm just saying, when Ginuwine, when Usher play a hit, Ginuwine can play a hit too. Come on, man. When NOGs come on,
that's it. That's it.
And that's a hit, man. That's a banger. And like I said, any song Usher played, none of them shits was bigger than Pony. Like
I can't say that. See, that's
no. That's not even up for debate. I'm saying that's not for debate. All right, man.
Than Pony?
Bigger than what song was bigger than Pony?
Come on, man. Like we can't say he don't have. Yeah, it was a big record.
I didn't say it was no. Yeah, it's not. White people lose their mind when they hear Pony.
I agree. I agree.
And I ain't trying to use white people as the barometer or the bar for it, but when Ginuwine, when he get on a plane, people be like, "That's the guy that sing Pony."
Yeah,
like it's just that simple. That's how it works. Yeah, like Pony was a massive record, and you can't deny that.
So I'll give you a W on that because I agree with everything you said. That's the white girl's anthem pretty much. So
I seen it.
I'll give him a W on that. After that, it's up to however they place the records. In Those Jeans is a dope record. What was it? I'll Do Anything, but you could beat that. Man, what else did he have? Stingy's a dope record.
Stingy, man, come on, man. Tell me, do you wanna go home? Like that was a big hit. Off it.
What song is that?
Oh man, that's off it was like the second single off The Bachelor.
That ain't doing that.
Let's see, but we could go to wait. So let's look at this. Let's look at his second album, cause that boy, we had None of Your Friends' Business on there. That was a hit.
So Anxious.
Yeah, man. So Anxious. Same OG.
That's dope.
What else? What's So Different? That was big. So where it is, that ungrateful shit. There you go again, complaining.
You can beat that.
I ain't saying, but all I'm saying is, depending on what it is or what he played, Ginuwine got some stuff in the bag. That's all I'm saying. And then when you factor in the dancing and stuff, so me and my guys was having a discussion earlier today, and we were saying, all right, because Usher is like up here, and then that's when the Ginuwines and them fall under that. So we was talking, and then my guys, they brought up, we was talking, and we was like, the person that Ginuwine could go against, he probably a beat somebody like Justin Timberlake, because they both had Timberland. Time out. Don't say Justin Timberlake ain't had no hits.
He did.
Come on now.
Saying that. I ain't say that. He definitely did.
Now he got hits. That's what I'm saying. And then when you think about them NSYNC songs, man, them shits was gigantic too.
Yeah, he got hits.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, and they both had Timberland. So
who's winning that matchup?
Come on, man. Ginuwine smoking that boy. But I'm just saying, for entertainment purposes and entertainment value, and then when you think that Timberland made, like they did produce both of their biggest hits, well, mostly all their hits.
Yeah.
Man, come on, Ginuwine. Like he did Justin Timberlake's like first two solo albums, and he did Ginuwine's first solo albums. Come on. So, I mean,
I wonder, does Ginuwine feel mad about those beats that Timberland gave Justin? I wonder, he should have kept those beats. I wonder if they had that discussion.
No, but no, he couldn't have, because after the album was So Anxious on it, 100% Ginuwine, he said he didn't want to work with Timberland no more, because he wanted to do his own thing and show. So after that, so then Justin Timberlake came a little bit after that, some years after that. So he couldn't be mad because he made that choice when he should have stuck with Timberland and Missy. He never went back.
If I was his manager, I would have told Ginuwine,
shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You need to
like
stick with that. What's wrong with
people
you?
always want to go reinvent the wheel or do something new.
What's wrong
And
with you? If you
yeah, like
around you, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
yeah.
But
So
I don't know if I would want to watch that matchup, but I do think that Ginuwine needs to do it just because he's not mentioned a lot, and the younger audience probably don't even know him. You know, 20-something years old, you probably just only know Pony. So they need to. He needs to do it. I just don't know who a good matchup would be. I don't know. Does he still dance? Because I know.
Like when he posts videos, like he don't even sing. Like when he posts the videos of him at this concert, it'd be somebody else singing for him most of the time.
See, that's not good.
Yeah. So I don't know if he still got it or not, but Ginuwine just So
I have to go up there and milli that thing, man.
I mean, he might have to. I mean, he be singing, but he don't be singing like he used to.
Shoot!
Nah, man, I ain't letting people get off on wine like that, man.
Going hard for
hey, man, like I got
he's dope. I think the problem that he probably had, in his personal life and with TVP, laughing at him, looking at him differently. But if they play that music, be like, oh damn, I forgot he did this.
I'm telling you, man.
He needs to do it. I'm still going for Music Soul Child. He has to do it. Like certain artists that people forget about that have big records, they need to do it.
Damn, somebody mentioned Music Soul Child against somebody.
Whoever he's going against, he's winning.
Music Soul Child?
Absolutely.
Music Soul Child, he got that work.
But it has to be somebody that's in the same realm. Like he can't go against somebody who, Trap Soul or somebody like that. He has to go with somebody.
Nah, heck no. Ain't nobody trying to hit. I'm trying to figure. I can't find him, man. That was earlier today. But yeah, a guy he had DM me and we was talking about it, and he had mentioned him. So
what did he say?
That's what I'm trying to find. And I was like, man, that was like a great idea. Oh, let me see.
We don't want to hear like Bryson Tiller.
He said Neo versus Music Soul Child. Now that might be,
That won't be fair. It'll be good. That won't be fair for music because Neo started playing all of the records that he wrote. Once he played to the left, it's over.
Yeah, true.
He got too many hits. I mean, it'll be good to watch, but I
don't know who else because I remember it was a little flyer going around him against Anthony Hamilton.
I saw that. I love both of them.
You couldn't pay me for free to do that. Watch that.
You wouldn't watch it?
I don't want to hear nothing Anthony Hamilton had to do, especially after he ruined Freaking You. Come on, man. Don't do that, man.
Wait. Hold on. So you don't like Anthony Hamilton?
Nah, man, I'm not a fan, man. I don't like Negro spirituals. I just don't like slave music, man. It just sound like
what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't get with it, man. Like it just don't.
Like somebody from back in the day.
Yeah, like he just man. Like he didn't progress with the times, and it's a lane for that. It's people for that, but maybe he can go against Jahiem or something.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Right.
He had a dope album that came out last year. He's dope to me. He's very soulful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got some huge records.
Yeah. We'll see. We're gonna see. We'll see.
That Jodeci thing got you really upset.
Man, I was so like somebody sent that to me. I was like, come on, man, what is this? And people said, I don't care. That don't mean what he did sounded good. People leaving flame emojis under it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like when I said if I gotta hear it, then that means you gotta hear it. That's not a compliment. And people are sending flames like I was saying it as a compliment. No, if I gotta hear this trash, then you gotta hear it. Like how you gonna slave up Freaking You? Like how you turn Freaking You into a Negro spiritual? No. No. Every time I close my no.
I think he did worse when, like with everybody else. Except for Mario, he did worse when he did the "Can We Talk" one. Like they butchered that song. Everybody excluding Mario did horrible.
Oh no, I was gonna say Mario. Like he did that. Yeah, he did that. Like he sounded like me when he did that. I was like, dang, I ain't. Oh man!
Everybody that did it sounded horrible.
Yeah. Oh, RL and Lil G from Silk. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
Ruining y'all legacy like that.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, so
Tevin Campbell rolling around his grave and he's not even dead.
Nope. Tevin Campbell was like, I'm surprised good thing he didn't come out and try to, because he probably don't sound nearly the same. But I mean, he was written for a 14-year-old kid, so how are these grown men gonna try to duplicate that? Like that was different. Mario,
he had some grown up lyrics for a 14-year-old.
That break it down, that song right there alone.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn, Prince wrote that and gave it to him. So I'm like, dang, Prince, what you was on giving that to that little boy?
He was on the chick from Purple Rain. What was her name? He was on I can't think of her name. Oh, they're gonna kill me for this.
No, don't worry about it.
Vanity and all the other chicks. That's who he was.
Oh yeah. So
Diamonds and Pearls and all of them, man.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
It was something else I saw that you posted that had me worried a little bit.
Oh man.
Okay.
It's just like people I had posted, because Drew Hill had posted which was their best 2 albums.
I saw.
I'm like, I mean, who was listening to the 3rd and 4th album from them? Like, them albums was trash, and people were steady trying to tell me, listen to the 3rd album. I cut it on yesterday. I got 3 songs in, and I cut it off. Yeah, I said, no, thank you. Shoot. Yeah, I was trying. I was like, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to go in with an open mind and my mind closed.
Yeah, after, what was the second album? Into the Drew?
Into the Drew, yeah. Into the Drew was the second album. Then I think it was Independence next or something like that, or Drew Order.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. So
did you see online RL for next? We talked about him earlier. He said, I guess he was on Pierre, the comedian. I don't know if you saw that. Pierre has his own podcast, and they made a joke about 112. They basically, was talking, and he said, "Hey, man, I want to see all the members. I don't want to see."
Yeah.
I want to see 12.
Yeah, nobody want to see that.
Slim said, Slim checked him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Slim look like he was a little feisty sometimes. Like I could see him, like he gets sassy. Like he got sassy the one day online when he posted why he trademarked the 112 name and all of this stuff.
He got saucy with it.
Yeah, he got real saucy with it. Like that, he was like the other members just left the group. They didn't care, so why they putting 112 in their name? Like he was real. Yeah.
Yeah, he basically said, like, man, by him being RL saying that, it takes it somewhere else that it don't need to go compared to anybody else. Yeah.
I mean, I could see with Slim why he did that. Like you got to protect your brand, but for real, nobody wants to see 112 with just Mike and Slim.
No.
Like they want to see, like they better together than apart. I don't care if any of them put out a solo album. Nobody is gonna care unless they with the whole group, and that's just how the cookie crumble. Y'all are better together than apart, and
definitely
Mike and Slim still out here trying. They doing it though, I guess.
Yeah, man. If you were an artist or you was an executive that had an artist and you want to make a 90s R&B album, who are you calling? Like what producer? Who are you calling to do the album?
Damn, that's a good question. It's between It's between Babyface. It's between Babyface and probably Teddy Riley, maybe. Babyface, Teddy Riley, Devontae Swing.
Nice.
Yeah. And I might throw Timberland in there because Timberland, yeah. But yeah, it would be Babyface for sure. Babyface, he got it. I mean, come on, man. Bended knee. We're not making love no more. And we didn't talk about his songs. Can we talk? Oh, them three alone. Come on, man.
Yeah. These are the times. Didn't he do that too?
I'm not sure. But he got him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope lineup, man.
Yeah, man. Like I think he would bring us to where we need to go. He need to take us where we need to go. I really don't understand why these R&B artists just don't be like, forget it. I'm calling Babyface, give me a single. I'm calling Teddy, give me a single. I'm calling Timberland, give me a single. And I want that 90s sound. And I just don't understand. Like, it got to be something to that.
Well,
because why not?
The thing is like nobody wants to hear it. If you think about it, the demographic that listens to the radio,
yeah,
I think it's like between maybe 10 and 20 to 25. It's a very young demographic, so they don't know who Babyface and Teddy Riley is. They just know the same old 808s and the trap soul.
So can we agree that good music is good music, right? So this is my philosophy on it. These artists already have built-in fan bases. So if they got built-in fan bases already, then it's going to be easier for them to expand because people are going to be like, oh shit, you need to listen to this. You need to listen to this. And don't have to depend necessarily on, getting on the radio. I mean, they'll still get a chance to do that, but they already got built-in fan bases that's fiending for that. Like, it's people like us. If Ginuwine, let's say, went on the radio tomorrow on a Breakfast Club, like, yeah, I got an album coming out. I'm bringing back that old 1997 Ginuwine. People gonna be like, they gonna at least listen to it. And if it sound like that, it's gonna spread.
But look, listen. But the person that was born in 1994 and he hears somebody talking about that, I'm gonna bring back that 97. They gonna like, man, nobody want to hear that old stuff. And you got to think about this too. The artists that's out now, the young artists, they're not going to pay $500,000 that what Babyface and Timberland is charging. When they could go online, somebody's going to just make a little throwaway beat that sound like what they hear on the radio every day, and the beat's going to be for $250. So it's like, that's the thing.
Yeah,
and they're not going back to doing their research. They're not going back to find out who Teddy Riley and Babyface and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. They don't care about that. They only know about what they hear now.
Right. No, I mean, I agree, but when you putting out art or you putting out a product, you supposed to cater to a certain demographic. See, the problem becomes when you be like, I want to cater to everybody. Like, if it's like I'm catering to a specific group of people, then that's what you strive for. Like, that's who you go for. Like, it's people out here, these artists, still Ginuwine, like, they are still on concerts, selling out tours, selling out whatever. They can go, if they making good music, they can go perform it there. And they got all these people that's going to listen to it. So, I don't know. It's just an excuse. They trying to keep up with the times instead of trying to innovate and do something different. Like, you can go and doing something that you did in the past now is doing something innovative because it's not new no more. So I say that's what you do.
I mean, I agree, but look at it like this. That's just like our parents telling us, and they did tell us, hey, man, when they played Smokey Robinson and Aretha Franklin and Temptations, they were telling us this is the best thing ever. Mm-hmm. And that during that time, they were telling the truth.
It was, yeah.
Who would have thought 80s would be what it became, and then the 90s just went to a different level. Like, it's to the point where it's 90s R&B. No one talks about the 80s R&B. 90s R&B is it's a big thing. So it's kind of like telling the youngsters now, like how our parents and grandparents told us, and we like that's old. But then until we got older, we might have went back and look like, damn, like, yo, this is dope.
But you know the difference between like music in the 70s, 80s, and 90s R&B? 90s R&B became like its own genre. Like somebody could put something out now and they'll be like, that's 90s R&B. And that's a thing of its own. So if you come out like, yeah, this is 90s R&B, and then 90s R&B is a trigger word. It make you feel a certain way. It make you think of, when you hear it, it's going to convey a certain feeling for you. And that's what that is. So if let's say Bryson Tiller came out and was like, this is going to be 90s R&B right here, we got an expectation of what's that going to sound like. You know, this is what that is. So 90s R&B is its own genre, and people, I think artists now and of the past should treat it as such. Instead of looking at it as just a certain sound, it's its own genre because it gives you a certain feeling. It's a certain specific sound, ballad heavy.
But the thing is, the labels are like, man, the labels don't want to hear you know, making these old songs. So the labels are pushing the artists to make what transcend to the younger people listening to now. It like I always say, like, life imitates art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if people are not communicating to each other, if they're not showing any emotion toward women, if they don't know how to talk to women, it translates into the art. So
to the music,
what you're hearing is what you see in real life. Like it was a time when you went to go talk to girls, you could hear in the songs back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
They really took their time out to talk to a chick.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I got money, let me be in my car. That's what they doing.
I mean, even with heartbreak, you know, like back in the day, in the 90s, like you would really be crying and writing letters. Now it's, man, fuck these hoes. Like, I'm about to go drink and numb this pain. But then we had to deal with it. Like, we used to be hurt. Like, I'm in the crib.
You had to deal with it, get the confidence to want to go talk to another chick.
To go back out there, man. And that's hard in itself.
Right. So,
but now it's all about getting this money and fucking these hoes. And like you say, art imitates reality, and you know, that's just the reality of it.
That's what the kids are seeing. That's what the labels are putting into the kids.
Yeah.
Talk about, you know, even though you're R&B singer, I want you to rap. If you rap, I want you to sing. And what I want you to rap and sing about is popping pills, drinking. Talk about all this. I never want to hear R&B artists talking about what kind of car they got and what kind of drugs.
Yeah, like that's
weird. That is weird.
You know what? I don't have the mental bandwidth to have this argument right now, but I'm gonna tell you who messed up R&B. R&B got messed up between The Dream and Trey Songz. Them the people that started.
We gotta have this conversation now. You can't do that.
Say it. I'm telling you, I feel like that's when the transition started, because Trey Songz, his last album, Passion, Pleasure, Pain, Pleasure, whatever.
That was a dope album.
That was a very good album. It was ballad heavy. And after that, you saw him transitioning into that sing rapping stuff. And then he wanted to be a rapper. And then you could tell how his beats, all of that started changing. Then The Dream came in. His sound was different. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that's when the real transition from, you know, the ballad type of R&B changed into this more bass heavy sounding R&B. And The Dream and Trey Songz started that. They started that.
But I got a response to that. Now, Trey did that because what the music, it transcended. Everybody was doing it, but you know who the real blame is? I'm gonna say Drake. You know, I'm gonna say Drake because Drake came out as a rapper. He started singing. So now all the R&B singers see this pretty boy that rap, and now he's singing. So you know what? Now I'm gonna do that. So now damn near every R&B artist that's out sounds like Drake, and it's been going on.
Yeah, but that's a money play though. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm not going 100%, but you got to realize Drake, he came out after them, and he kind of perfected what they were trying to do. and I'm saying perfected as if Dream, because his music was phenomenal for the time. Like it worked. But Drake was still able to find that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a certain balance that was missing. And Drake, he was able to have that bass heavy sound sometimes and still have that I love you baby type of music. So he still found that baby, but the Dream was still like, fuck these bitches. Like that was his, like Trey Songz was like, all I want to do is fuck and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But Drake came in and he was like, I want to love you, but I want to love you in the club. You get what I'm saying? Like they wasn't making bedroom music. 90s was bedroom music for the most part, whereas they was making club love music, and that shit just ain't really work. I mean, it worked, but it ain't work for me.
The two gentlemen that you named, where did they get that style from? They got it. They got it from. He's locked up right now. That's where they got it from. So he kind of started that stuff, and then they took it and added their own little flavor. And then Drake did what he did, and now the world is singing and rapping.
Yeah,
like
the man in jail.
You would think you would hear 10 Drakes.
Yeah, yeah. I can't argue with that. All I was saying was, to me, in my eyes, that's when I saw the transition of R&B music making that transition, and it started with the Dream and Trey Songz for me, and. You know, after that, then people just like, all right, let's do this, but try to do it better. And that's when the Trap Souls and all of these different ones. Somebody else who was trying to, like, let's take Jamie Foxx for a second. Mm-hmm. Let's take Jamie Foxx and that Unpredictable album, fire.
Yes,
but it was a lot of them songs was club songs. Yeah. Like a lot of them songs. DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? Like that shit was in the club. The song with Marsha Ambrosia, whatever her name is, Freaking You, that was in the club. Yeah. Then you think about Jay Holiday, Put You to Bit Fire, but that was for the club. You know, like they didn't necessarily have to play it at the end of the club. They could have played that in the middle of the club and it would have rocked. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And so, hey.
I agree with someone with that. Look at Jamie Foxx's first album, though. He was singing ballads.
He was singing blues. That's what I'm saying. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, The Dream wrote one of them songs on that album. But I can see that.
On Jimmy Foxx's first album? Or
Unpredictable. He did. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's who The Dream is responsible for all of this shit. Don't get me wrong, I love his music, but I'm just saying he was the responsible for the demise. So
The Dream and Trey Songz is taking these strays right now.
Yeah, no disrespect, man, because Trey Songz, like all his albums, prior to, so let's say, man, like I'm saying, Passion, Pleasure, Pain, everything before that was fire. Yeah, Ready was decent. Ready was dope. But I'm saying after that, like he was doing it. Yeah. You know, no pun intended. He was doing it, but he just he went into mixtape Trey. Yeah, he followed the trend.
The trends and he probably had those regular ballads, but the label was probably like, oh, maybe his own decision was like, I gotta keep up with these dudes, man, and. Yeah, that's what happens, man. And people like Tank and people who are real vocalists and songwriters, they fall out of the loop.
They fall into the trend. I mean, even Tank makes some good music. Yeah. But I'm just saying, it's that bass heavy. Ain't no ballads, ain't no pianos, ain't no guitars, ain't no keyboards, none of that. It's all MPs, boom, boom, boom. When we, boom, 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 boom. Like, I mean, I'm feeling you, but I mean, come on, man, bring it down a notch. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I'm in the bag. We in the bag. We know what's going on now, yeah.
All right, man. We about to get up out of here. Anything you go ahead and plug your stuff, man, so people can know where to follow you.
Man, y'all come Hello Zumble, man. We about to take off in this film game, man. I told y'all last time, we're bringing them 90s films back. We're going to do it a little different, but we're going to bring that. We're restoring the feeling. And today was the first step for me to really believe that we can do that. Because them people out there, they saw the vision, and that's how I want to do. I'm thinking about bringing. I got to see what else is out. Might have to turn Love Jones into a TV series or something, a pilot. Do something creative.
Yeah.
And again, the thing is that what I won't do is I won't stray away from what the original concept and the message and the look is, but it's just more so, creating a storyline that resonate with people, that show our people in a good light. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on.
Because right now, everything with Black folks is negative. Either it's negative, Either you're, and that's your choice. If you want to be a part of that community, either that, or you you beating women, or you're a gangster.
We're not doing that. No,
a chick that got a bad attitude. So if you're anybody able to recreate something with positivity.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of like the stuff that I do, if it's about a business, the business is worth millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like the people is on the come up, they doing it, they ain't really doing nothing illegal. So I do got one show that I'm currently writing where this company, I'm about to give away the premise of it. So basically it's Silicon Valley meets Breaking Bad, right? Where this guy who works for a black-owned tech company started embezzling money to start his own tech company. But the only reason he started embezzling money is because he found out the company was raising money secretly from white people. So basically it's robbing Peter to pay Paul. So he's not really stealing from the black, but because it's a cannabis company, he's like, I'm tired of white people profiting off of black people. They didn't already put us in jail. So he was like, I found this out. Now I figured out a way he code with the coding and all of that and cryptocurrency, so he can make it to where he go undetected. And now he gonna build his own cannabis company that's 100% black owned with all black people involved in it. So man, he gonna man, like that's what I'm on. So that's what I'm currently that's what I've been writing now. That's what I'm currently working on. So man, like, if we gonna do some crime, you may not like it, but you gonna understand why he did what he did or why he's doing. And that's all I need you to do is understand why.
It has to be,
he's doing what he's doing.
And story behind it, not just I'm a gangster, I'm killing people.
No, it ain't that. No. Like, no, he like, anytime that he started embezzling money, it's because he knows when the owner is depositing money from some white investor. Now he can go in and be like, let me get a couple of thousand out of that, let me go undetected. So man, like that's the type of stuff we own. And man, once I get this off, man, I think this is gonna be the one that's gonna give me in that top 10 of the real list. Like when I sharpen this up.
You one behind, you number 11 right now, so
all right,
far away. Again, Jason, man, for coming through.
All right, man, no doubt.
And everybody watching and listening, you can check this out, of course, on YouTube. And also listen to it on Spotify and other listening platforms as well.
All right, y'all.
Stay safe out there. Stay off the road. Chi-Town knows it's the Windy City for a reason.
Heck yeah. I slipped on some black ice the other day and sliced my hand in half because I didn't see it. And I had some glass bottles in my bag. And I got upstairs, I was leaking. And I'm like, oh, man, so it's getting hectic out here.
Yeah, all right, man. Be safe, my brother. Appreciate you.
All right, boy. Appreciate you.